All right, hello, everybody. Yo! Hello, everybody. I should have brought my controller. Why didn't I think about that? Fine. Oh, no. Everything's good. Everything. Oh god, you can see the there from the photo from over there. Can I change that real quick? I kind of did that last minute. Hold on. Give me, guys. I didn't find I don't have time to this up until tomorrow. What's that? Tell it right there. Okay. You guys can kind of see it. Hi everybody, welcome to the streams. Trying to is this seat elevated? I don't know. We're having a whole meltdown over here. Everything's dysfunctional. But we're back for the evening stream. It's crazy that we had a whole Nintendo Direct partner showcase, albeit, but like a Direct nonetheless, earlier today, and honestly, a whole bunch of that information just went past me in a weird blur. But yes, we are playing through Pokemon Scarlet and Violet right now. We are going to take on the, it's a 5-star, but the shiny Wo-Chien, which, by the way, we are secured with that, so we don't actually have to worry about that too much. I might jump into kind of reintroducing everything because we are going to do multi-stream. We are here over on YouTube side, Twitch side, but we're going to go live over on TikTok in just a little bit. Albeit, though, I should probably lower the, I just realized I should probably lower the bitrate on that. On all fronts. I think I could, I'm pretty sure I could just do it right now. Apply that. Yeah, guys, sorry, I'm gonna have to cut down the quality here. just a smidge. I'm gonna go ahead. We'll go live over on TikTok side in 3, 2, 1. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, we should be good. Okay. Perfect. Now we're multi-streaming everywhere. Alright, let's get this started. So, just to reintroduce everybody, we are doing the, I was gonna say 7-star, the 5-star Wo-Chien, but it's a shiny. We can't actually catch it, but we will be able to redeem it by next Friday, right? Yeah, this happened actually last week. And to pretty much catch everybody up as to why I'm doing it now, well, I would have ended up still doing this anyway for the weekly streams on Pokemon, but I wasn't actually doing this last week because I was actually at Comic-Con, so it didn't really work out that time. But I'm catching up here. Granted, though, as of today, and maybe a few days ago, I think we've got a little bit of records here and there, but apparently everyone globally has gone through Wo-Chien 3 million times, so we're good. I'm still gonna do it though. Still gonna attempt it. Also, let me know about audio stuff, just to make sure. I might need to have, might need to lower it quite a bit. In fact, I'll do that right now. Yeah. Yeah, that should be perfect for everybody, especially on TikTok side. TikTok's got a weird capturing situation with it, but it should be alright. Oh, but right, so now that everything's updated, we should have that 5-star show up somewhere. It's a whole different variation here that I have to kind of get used to seeing. So that's definitely not it. It's a grass Tera type, right? So could it be? I think it glow. Yeah, just a little bit. Yeah, let's make our way over there. Admittedly, I don't really have a lot going for me with this one. Part of me is kind of hoping that it's weak enough for me to just be effective with, doing something just haphazardly of a build, of an approach. But I also have a feeling that I really shouldn't let my guard down with that either. I might have something. I might have something to tuck. Just give me a little bit. I know the Skeledirge is not the way to go for that one, though. And unfortunately, another one would be like Delphox. Delphox should not be used here. I'm sure. Let me just double check if this is the one. Yeah, it is. Okay. Oh yeah, so we're gonna be we're gonna do our usual like Tera raid battles where we're just gonna have everybody just like jump on board. Whoever jumps in on chat, you are free to jump in and join me on this one. But I also need to figure out what my tactic is here too. I think I should use maybe an ice type. Yeah, I could also use. I don't know. I mean, Vikavolt here is kind of like just for capturing purposes in Blueberry Academy, so I don't think that really works. Yeah, hopefully I have somebody I can use. Otherwise, I might have to like figure something out. I'm trying to think. Timeless. Hello, how's it going? I am, we're doing, the 5-star Tera raid battle for Wo-Chien, which, I don't have to do it since everyone cleared it already, but I still wanted to go through it because I missed it last week. I was busy on my end, so I just wanted to do it, to be honest. Oh, maybe I could use Heracross. Yeah, Heracross might. Oh, I'd actually would appreciate that. Thank you. So right now I'm just trying to see who can I bring along for this one. I mean, more than likely it's probably going to be. I'm thinking. Well, I mean, there's flying types. There's bug type. Well, not bug type. Well, yeah. Actually, yeah. Sorry, bug types. Poison. Yeah, poison. Poison works for this one, I think. Yeah. Actually, yeah. Maybe. If I can have someone who has Acid Spray, for example, that would actually be very helpful. Maybe Ceruledge would help out here. Well, it has Clear Smog, which, I mean, that's fair, but like, It is also part Ghost type, though, because, alright, that won't work. Let's see. Corviknight's just rocking the Body Press build. That's not really great. I'm just gonna lag for a little bit. Yeah, nah, we've run this a couple times, so it's as far as like the general setup for all these, it should be okay. Oh, Avalugg, but Avalugg's also just Body Press Central. Like, wait a minute. Yeah, I don't think that one's gonna work either. I don't know. My boxes are so like mix match on stuff. I remember these are the shinies, right? Well, some of them. Yeah, just some of them. Just some of them. I was gonna say, I do have a Magmortar here that I've just kind of carried along with me, but it's kind of a whatever build. It's kind of like, oh, we're just there to play like single player stuff and not really try to build it. But then again, it could use like Clear Smog. I mean, do you think it could use Acid Spray if they could learn it? So yeah, I'm currently trying to figure this one out. Also, this Skarmory's level 100. I was like, wait, when did I build this one up? Also, sorry guys, what are you guys doing? Savage, did you get any of the units in HSR? Did you get any of those units? I mean, I got the pity from it's not good. I got Japard, so that means the next time I roll through and I get the 5-star, that will be Saber. So that's yet to happen yet, and I just, you know, given the time frame of things, I've been logging in daily, just doing all the rewards for that, but otherwise, no actual like progression forward. I'm just saving that for like the stream on like Sunday. Caesar? Caesar! I'm not sure if that's the one I should really use, but I mean, Caesar, so this is gonna be tough. I think it's needless. Well, actually, you know, we do have Ogerpon, and it's not like we're trying to do like solo like runs on this thing per se. So maybe like Ogerpon will do just fine, you know. Yeah. Yeah. Throat chop. Does no spiky shield, but that's not really going to be something I would use here. That's my juice. Followed, thank you. That's my juice. Oh yeah, so yeah, maybe Ogerpon could work with this one. It's kind of weird, but I think we can make this work. Actually, I do see Ninetales right here. Although Ninetales here doesn't really do anything crazy, I don't think. Nothing too crazy, right? Or at least rather, if anything, I would have to like work on developing like a build for that one. That one's just kind of like, just get like a whole bunch of like high levels for Kitakami when I was doing that. Oh, Venomoth actually. But Venomoth isn't really like offensive though, but it does have a lot of, you know, debuff possibilities, I think. Sorry y'all, I'm just kind of doing this on the fly. Let me just look a little bit further in. There's not a lot I can really work with, actually. Oh yeah, I remember this Ninetales from Pokemon Go. Can't use Armorogue. Maybe Iron Moth? I mean, yeah, actually... Yeah. That can kind of work. Ish? Yeah? It does have Acid Spray. And then, what was Struggle Bug all about? Lowering special attack, Metal Sound, Sludge Wave. Yeah. That's actually not a bad idea. Alright, let's roll with this one. Make sure that... maybe Shell Bell? Yeah, Shell Bell. Alright, I think we're good. Wo-Chien is the only one available right now. I think they're gonna just go back to back, so like August 4th, I believe that's when the next one shows up. So right now, we're just kind of doing like the raid battles for this one to pass by the time. If anything, just to get rewards at this point. But anyway, let me go ahead and set up a code for everybody. Ibrahim, how's it going? I see you in chat. But yeah, I appreciate you, Timeless. There's so many like live stream like folks I watch. I don't like chat with them whatsoever. It's just like, no, shh, my favorite show's on. So as per usual, for everybody who's watching from the stream from all different fronts, anyone who has that code that you see right there can just jump in. I think it's gonna be pretty relaxed. This is just like a 5-star, so it's a level 75 Wo-Chien. And let me look at the stats on this one, because actually I have it pulled up via Cerebi. It's got Giga Drain on it, Dark Pulse, Snarl, and Pollen Puff. Also has additional moves Ruination and Leaf Storm. And that's it. And as per usual, well, in this case, it can't be caught, but it's because they are promoting a whole collaborative like effort towards actually clearing through each of the legendaries here. So by doing the 1 million clear, which everyone's already done, so good job everybody. Technically speaking, we don't have to do a thing, and we still get it. But you might as well just do it for fun, you know? But by going through this, aside from the rewards and everything like that, I think, yeah, no, this is going to be a relatively like laid back one for sure. Well, I say that. But we'll see. And this is actually one of the few times where I'm not really like hindering myself with like exclusive variants and here and there. Although Iron Moth is definitely one that is totally accessible for Violet players, so it isn't like too crazy outlandish, I don't believe. Otherwise, if anyone's down to just use like their legendaries and whatnot, that's also fine too, so long as it works. I mean, we got a full party. Lewis! Okay, I think everyone's good. Everybody who's here? That's good, that's good. I'm gonna go ahead and close the Cerebi like page. Sometimes I've only heard it like once or twice. If I leave that page on for too long, I heard like music. That's a little weird. Anyway, good to go. I'm starting up the battle music. Get it properly intense. I like that helmet. I guess I'll start with acid spray going forward. I'm literally just making up the plan as I go. A Ruination actually targets one. I don't really see it a lot to really know exactly, to be honest. Dude, just seeing the health go down like that, I feel like this might be a little bit too much. I do not like it lowering my special attack though, but it is what it is. The Fire Blast Garchomp is definitely interesting. But I mean, if it works, it works. Also, I didn't mean to skip on any messages, Savage. I don't even know. I need to know how to pronounce that guy's name. Lost to Japard. Got Sunday. Oh, really? Sunday? I didn't know Sunday was like that. So, yeah, I should be okay. So, I guess I'll just use Struggle Bug at that point. Oh, hell. I should have just kept using Acid Spray at that point. Well, yeah. Should have. Uh-oh. Getting disconnected from TikTok side. Don't worry, guys. We should eventually be reconnecting. No problem. Yeah, okay. I think we're okay. Uh-oh. People were getting knocked out. Wait, what just happened? Did I just get reverted? That's crazy. I wasn't paying attention. But yeah, no pressure, everybody. We're only just starting, so not the worst thing in the world right now. We're just trying to get like a feel for everything too. I just hate the snarl though. Oh my god, dude, can you stop doing that? Wo-Chien. Everyone else is fine, but I've just been playing debuff the entire bit of this, and I guess that's fair as long as everyone else can like just be on offense instead. I think I might have to go in there though. Yeah, I think let's do it. Hold on, I still have my move. Hopefully, we allow it. Will they honor it? Okay. All right, nice job, everybody. was kind of a bad screenshot. I should have taken it earlier. Yeah, not bad. That's a lot of grass Tera shards. Yeah. Yeah, nothing to worry about. Yeah, that's the weird part about the Tera raids still. That even though like Switch 2 is like definitely smooth things out, the connectivity is still kind of like wacky. But it worked out in our favor, so I'm not gonna really complain about that. Now, if you guys can excuse me just for just one moment, I'm just gonna do a BRB just so I can change the scenes, everything, and the dates. Nothing too crazy. Gonna go ahead and skip the day forward. Alright, cool. Confirmation. So yeah, even though like we don't have like the most optimized builds, it should work, generally speaking. Although, rule of thumb is to always kind of play it safe. Just have like room for error. So in that case, just make sure to like keep yourselves buffed up and apply appropriate damage when necessary. If this was a 7-star though, this would have been a real pain. That snarl, dude. Oh, it's right here. Alright. Give me a second, everybody. I'm gonna go ahead and fly on over. But otherwise, yeah, guys, if you guys experience some difficulties when it comes to the stream, just kind of keeping yourself consistent, so long as you're in the Tera battle, that should be okay. I think we have like decent enough coordination that we don't need to be always like linked up, unless that happens. That's on me though. Although wait, hold on, yeah, I'm hardlined to the internet. We're good. Alright guys, here's the code. So, again, for anyone who's watching it right now, you guys can just hop in on the Tera raid, get some of the rewards. We're pretty much playing until, I think, probably 11. So, like, about an hour and a half, I think. Yeah, pretty much. I did start a little bit later than usual. That's on me. That's Raymond. Thank you for the follow. I did just see you pop up like right there. I was like, oh hey, okay. And anyone who's watching right now who maybe wants to jump in but finds themselves or can't occupy the space, just let me know. I think people here are courteous enough to like hop out if they've like been doing it a couple times, but just, you know, just let the chat know. We'll see if we can kind of like cycle through folks just so everyone has like a shot. A turn. So I guess Ruledge is okay with this one because it is special defense orientated. Even with Ruination and Snarl being there. But yeah, guys, go ahead. Yeah, do confirmations, and then we can just get ourselves going. Perfect. Go time. As per usual, I'm gonna just go for, or at least now established. Oh, okay, okay. Hey, Persona 3 announced for Switch 2. Game key card. But hey, at least it's there. Do we, sorry, do we need to, do the raid to get the, shiny? So, it's kind of different this time around. Essentially, what they're pushing for is a global effort towards, Wo-Chien, which, by the way, it's already cleared, so we are all going to get Wo-Chien as, like, part of the mystery gift situation, by next Friday. Yeah, it's not next Friday, you'll get, like, a distribution code type of thing. But ideally, every single legendary, we're gonna have to clear it like 1,000,000 times globally, which actually won't be a hard thing to do, considering the fact that I didn't even touch this game like for a whole week, and it just showed up. So we should be okay. We need to double check on chat over there as well. Oh, Cyber over there. It's hard to keep track of the chat when there's like 3 of them. Forgive me on that one. Let me just double check. Most of the games that were announced during the Department Direct are GameCube cards. 100%. Yeah, you're right. I think the only exception, maybe, it's still not out of the woods until we actually see the cover, but it's probably Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. That's probably a safe, like, that's a full game in the cart. But otherwise, every other game. It's every other one. Lordy. It's rough out there. I made my stance. I don't like GameCube cards. Because at that point, like, for me personally, I might as well just go digitally. But I get why they do it. It's actually a little bit more friendlier for, like, those who want to, like, sell their games later on. But I am puzzled by, like, what could potentially be like, oh, well, you know, server goes down. Where do you actually download the games? So, like, for Nintendo, they have to honor that eShop, like, going forward if they really want to continue and maintain loyalty and, you know, yeah, loyalty with the fan base. Which, I mean, Wii U and 3DS servers went off, like, for a while, so, I mean, take that as you will. I will say though, I think there's quite a bit of mixed reactions with the Partners Showcase, which I probably should have like totally anticipated. But I thought it was okay. I think I'd personally give it the 7 out of 10. Some people might like go for lower, and that's totally okay. I think personally it was just because like there was Monster Hunter right there, Monster Hunter Stories. I do have both games, haven't even played them, but at least I have one on the Switch now. But more than likely, Stories 3 is going to be a game key card, so that kind of hurts a little bit. Uh oh, we're actually losing quite a bit here. I just realized that. I was gonna say I might have to switch it up a little bit. Haha. Anyway. Oh, never mind. I wasn't really paying attention to like everyone's health gauge here, but yeah, no. That's unfortunate. Isn't it this Saturday we can claim it? Good question. I just kind of went with when this actual like run ends. But yeah, let me just double check. I only have like Twitter/X to kind of give me like a confirmation about that. Let me check Cerebi, because I think they sent that out. Let's see. Cerebi update. Scarlet and Violet's Shiny Wo-Chien Tera Raid Battle event has been defeated over 3.5 million times. Congrats. Shiny Wo-Chien will be distributed on August 8th, 2025. So, a week. Next Friday. Only so he says, you know. I don't think they would like voluntarily like distribute like false information like that. Oh yeah, but let's keep going. Also, we can stop the intense music right now. I'll chill it out for a little bit. Same as usual, everybody. Anyone who has a copy of that code, you can just go ahead and plug that into your respective game, and then we can get started from there. And just to let everybody know, who might be hopping in here, this is a 5-star Tera battle. Thank you, Luis. Luis or Luis? Luis! I was thinking about Resident Evil 4. But it is a 5-star, so it's level 75, so it's not as, like, sturdy. But at the same time, like, you know, we still, like, suffer a lot of the repercussions, that is getting knocked out several times. So, totally advise that you have a Pokemon that can resist a lot of these hits and recover it back. Unfortunately, I don't have, like, a supportive Mon, like, with me right now that can, like, help everybody out that way. All I can do is just kind of do debuffs. Which, I mean, I guess to be fair, what I could do is just start by lowering special attacks so it doesn't really hurt as much. This one doesn't really seem to have any physical moves, so that might still end up being better. So I'll try that before I do the acid spray like situation. Acid spray is just so good though, because like it does like the Tera charge, it lowers special defense sharply, so I only use it like 3 times versus what was it? Whatever else I had. I just totally blanked on that. Yeah, what's up, B-Ram? That Nintendo Direct was definitely something I slept over, and wouldn't you know, it had been slept on. I mean, no one is going to play Star Wars Outlaws. That's what I was feeling. Like, can I be honest with everybody? Like, I'm looking at Star Wars Outlaws, and I'm like, first of all, it looks kind of rough, even for like Switch 2. But also, but I mean, then again, I'm playing through Scarlet and Violet, and you know, I mean, aside from like the smooth like fidelity, you know, you see those texture, and you're like, oh, that's Pokemon Gold and Silver right there. Jokes aside, it's just one of those games where it's like I've heard like a lot of bad reception, and I'm not just gameplay, like, whoa, you know. Well, yeah, gameplay wise maybe, but pacing is also kind of a weird thing. So I don't really want to play through Star Wars Outlaws, so that's just not mine. Not my court. Was that Raymond with the follow? I appreciate it. It kind of went away real quick, so I was like, wait, what happened? Oh, also, sorry guys. Can I cancel this real quick? I wanted to see if there's more people jumping in, but otherwise, let's shoot. We'll do it one more time. And if we still have 3, then that's totally okay. We'll lock in by then. I just figured that we had like a lot more people. My fault, my fault. This time. Give me 1 second. Okay, we're back. Only highlight of the entire Direct, Ibrahim says, was Persona 3 Reload. To be fair, yeah, that's a pretty good one. I was shocked that Dragon Ball... oh my god, why am I just... I was gonna say, like, why am I, like, blanking on it? Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. It got a Switch and a Switch 2 port. Like, both of those. Switch 2 is the game key card. So if you still want like a full game in card, then there is the Switch version, but I don't know how that's gonna play out, to be honest with you. It's still kind of crazy though. Also, if I haven't done the shout out for Timeless, thank you for the follow as well. Also likes over there on TikTok, I do see that. I was gonna say, maybe I should move the YouTube. Yeah, I mean the. I didn't say that. I said Uboob. I didn't see the Uboob chat. I needed to scroll up and actually like take a look at that. And the the Switch chat. Yes, exactly. That's right, TikTok. That's not what you think. Like, that stuff's gonna happen in September, right? I have to keep in mind of that, but I guess to be fair, we have secured the different platforms, so we're okay. All right, regardless, we'll go ahead and get started at like T-10. Let's just hope that the randomon that shows up is a support healer of sorts. Also, Raymond, thank you. I do see that. Oh, notification for sharing. Oh, okay. 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 Alright, everyone else is locked in. Yeah, I guess that's us. Party 3, here we go. Alright, there we go. I do like that. Oh yeah, weren't there codes? Or no, well actually, yeah, I think there are codes for Scrum for like new fits and whatnot. I forgot when that was going to be available or whatever. It's fine. I've gotten so used to like the Blueberry Academy fit and everything. Alright, I guess I'll go ahead and just get started with Struggle Bug. Yeah, I definitely was big on Monster Hunter Stories, although I should play through the other games. Those are also turn-based RPGs, so I don't have any room for complaint. It's just, I am playing through Donkey Kong. I should play other games too, but like, jeez, dude. I'm trying to prioritize on like playing like the current games, so I have something to talk about by the end of the year. But I'm also like really like strapped for time, like on the day-to-day. It's all an effort. All the effort for one day being able to do this without having to worry about the 9 to 5. But until then, you gotta stay focused. Speaking of which, getting paid tomorrow, right? Yeah, getting paid for tomorrow, so I'm looking forward to that. I did get paid from the actual job today, so super solid. Super stoked about that. Problem is that I already spent a lot of money like on Comic-Con, and majority of that cost is from just room and board. Brother. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe I should just like live out of my car for like the next couple of days when it comes to like convention stuff. Maybe that's the way. It helps to save money, I guess, like a good grand, sure. And also depending on where you like decide to stay at. I'll have to just get a read on like how people are feeling. Because I think I could have definitely cut down on costs if we just had more people split in the room. But this year, a lot of people were split up and had just different plans entirely. It could have been coordinated better, that's for sure. Oh boy, here we go, here we go. God, it decided to set up everything. And it decided to remove negative stuff twice. Let me see. What was I gonna do? Struggle Bud. That's what I wanted to do. And also, low-key, I've kind of like, such a side tangent, but low-key, I've been kind of romanticizing the idea of like just doing like the car camping situation, at least for like a few days. And I'd only do it for like convention stuff. But that's also kind of like, I don't know about that. Because you gotta bathe. You gotta find means to like take care of yourself as far as like, you know, personal hygiene. Which would also involve like showering and bathing. I don't know. I had to kind of figure that out. Alright, not bad. That was a lot better. And I think it was mainly because of the fact that, well, everyone's locked in. Ogrepon was like pulling through as well. But I also was helping out with just debuffing special attack, which was the main offense for what we were going through. So, okay. Here, let me just go ahead and Play some music over here. Good job, everybody. Let me go and do another run of this. Just give me a second. So I just have to change a couple things. TikTok side as well. Let me do a BRB over there. Hold on, where is it? Oh, right here. It is crazy, though, that people really cleared through this like 1,000,000 times. 3,000,000 times, actually. Actually, I'm not sure if I got... Hold on. I didn't actually, like, pay attention to see if... okay, I think we're good. Alright, in that case, let me just bring us back over here. Bring back the general. Alright, I think we're good. What's it? There. I was thinking toxicity? That wouldn't be such a bad idea. I just didn't know where my particular build was at. Alright, let me just go ahead and set this up for the group. As per usual. And not bad for Ogerpon. Oh, Timeless has to update your Nintendo. Okay, gotcha. I feel it, I feel it. Is there anyone else who would be down? Otherwise, we can wait just a little bit. Oh, Phil's actually letting me know. After all these game key cards got revealed today, it seems that the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection is a real physical card. It's actually pretty nice. Yeah. You can dig it. You can dig it. How's guys? How's it going? Spooky's over there. Hello, I'm running Sunny Day. Oh, hell yeah. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Spooky. I'm glad I moved the chat up a little bit so I can actually see your message over there. Alright. We'll wait just a little bit. Just need that shiny Chi-Yu. Oh, gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, last night I think we lost connection at the end. I missed out. Really? Oh, shoot. Yeah, I was, and also Spooky's white. Okay. Gotcha. I hear you, I hear you. Now I actually really am thinking about car camping for, like, next year's Comic-Con? I mean, I don't have to do that. Like, I don't have to, like, really be like that for saving money. But at the same time, like, it's partially romanticized, too. I was like, what if I could make that work? Same way with the whole parking situation. But that's just me thinking to myself. Alright, are we locking in with the Garchomp? Going to confirm. I'll give you just a little bit of time for that. Garchomp has been locked. Okay. Looks like everyone's ready to go. I think we'll be okay. Yeah, we should be alright. I think for the like, I saw that. Okay, here we go. As per usual, guys, I'm just gonna do debuffs for the entirety of this. So. I was gonna say, you can use the ability anytime. Ruination does so much damage. Oh yeah, but then again, it does like half health. I remember that. Struggle. Oh, come on. I guess to be fair, that doesn't really impact me a lot. There's the Garchomp down. I don't think there's a lot of... Yeah. Not a lot of survivability for Garchomp in this particular raid. Because it does, like, receive neutral damage. Although, to be fair, when Snarl wants to go into effect for the other Ceruledges, that would be a super effective thing. We'll see how this plays out. Just trying to participate. It should be okay for now, but if we do lose consecutively, I'll have to give you like a verbal warning about it. We should be, otherwise it'd be okay. Oh! We're still pulling through with this one. Wait, are we still... Oh. Okay, alright. That was the last one. What? I was gonna say, did they want me to move again? I want to change thumbnails if I wanted to, but we'll see. Alright. We did it. Got something Mystica with that one. Very nice. Alright, guys. Give me one moment. I'll go ahead and change the dates. That is virtual game cards. Is it right here? Yeah, it's right there. I don't know why I always space out. I'm in the settings. Okay. That should be good. Back to you guys. I would only advise Luis to just to change up the Pokemon. Because Garchomp's great. It's just not really perfect for this particular raid battle. And to be fair, a lot of Pokemon aren't really suited for raid battles depending on the matchup and what they can do. You know, like, I think it's okay if we have the main, like, roster, or we have, like, a strong, like, buildup of, like, 3 other Pokemon. One person, I mean, like, could kind of, like, lag behind here and there, and I'm not going to encourage that, but that is a possibility. It's just one of those things where it's like, you know, considering the fact that like there's a penalty involved as far as like the time limit, that's the issue. I chose the worst spot to to warp to. Now seriously, why do you have to like make the why do you gotta make it as tall as this? I'm gonna say, I don't know if it would be faster if I climbed up this way or well, I'd end up doing one or the other, that's for sure. Okay. Actually, wait a minute. Sorry, I was scoping real quick. Okay, we're good. Group time. All right, link code's up. As per usual, yeah, everyone can do their thing. Also, Spooky, you wanted to tell a story, correct? I have a level 80 full Corona? Is that how to pronounce it? That kind of can work. I would just kind of like go all the way to like a level 100 at that point. It only serves to like help you resist a lot. But yeah, thank you, Raymond. But yeah, Spooky, go ahead. I'm not sure, like, the relevancy here is just kind of like, we'll just have to see how that plays out. I'll have to read it, though, maybe later, once everyone's, like, once we're done with this. I will read it out loud, though. Alright, my main focus here, even though there's another... Well, actually, wait a minute. Oh, okay, I was gonna say, like, there's a second Iron Moth, and I kind of got confused for a second, but yeah, I'll still do my usual, like, debuffs. So y'all just do what you gotta do offensive-wise. Does a lot of damage. Okay, looks like I have some, got some free room here. So, Spooky, the story is, in summary, I left home in, NJ, is that New Jersey, to, live with my mom because my dad's a narcissist. Okay. I'd like to take it that, you guys are doing well, despite that little separation. It's a crazy thing, actually. Not necessarily trying to, like, branch off of, like, that story, but it is really crazy that, you know, when you grow up, it kind of depends on your, like, your perspective on, like, it, but for me, it was always, like, take everything at face value. I thought adults really had it all together. They had it all figured out. You always rely on the adult to figure out, like, most of the problems that you might have. But you find out a lot of them have a lot of problems that are unresolved. And it's like, that's crazy, dude. And so when you get to that age, you're like, oh, shoot, I don't have it all together. What's wrong with me? But it's like, no, you're pretty much like a lot of other adults, to be honest. So don't worry about it. That's good to hear. As far as just being able to deal with it. Not everyone has that luxury of like being able to be raised by like two parents or just like two guardians. In general, any guardian. So we just gotta treasure what we got and make the most of it. Time was saying I might have to stop doing raids, been just doing them all day. Listen, you do what you gotta. This was a really fast raid by you. I was like, holy moly, dude. That's... Dude. I didn't even... I wasn't even paying attention, to be honest. I was just tapping A. Great job, everybody. Keep it up. Alright. Half the time left. That's crazy. So what was it, Scuzz? Choice specs Moth in the sun does like solid damage. GG's. Holy. Yeah, when you start stacking stuff. That's fair, that's fair. Give me a second, guys. Let me just... We'll do more rounds of this. Just, let me just go ahead and change the dates here. Okay, should be good here. And then, this one, right? Yeah, alright, we're good. Let's see. Is it here? Is it there? Oh, it's... You gotta be kidding me. Oh, you want to hit anybody? Yeah, this is the one. So let's go ahead and drop off the code. You're all ready to go. But yeah, I appreciate Spooky sharing the story. It's it can be kind of weird to like kind of talk about like stuff out there in the open, especially with strangers. And maybe sometimes like the best person to talk to is a stranger, someone who's like completely like on a different like I guess parallel line of life, if you will. When I think about, you know, when I spend time with like different people and I get to know them a little bit more, a lot of their life is like is what makes them who they are. One of the things like main takeaways I've gotten more recently is how from the very like habits that we make, they're all part of something from the past. For me, I've realized a lot of like the habitual things I do are kind of made as part of like the social construct. Something that's just made to automatically help me just blend. So, and sometimes like they're just developed unconsciously. Like sometimes, do you guys ever like either be on the receiving end or you ask someone like, hey, why do you do that exactly? Doesn't seem to really like help out in any way. And they're like, well, I don't know. Or it's like I don't know. I just do it. And I'm trying to like catch myself doing things and try to reason out like, okay, why am I doing that exactly? I think I might be going off a tangent a little bit, but that just like everyone's kind of just different, you know? Okay, is that everybody though? We still got an open slot. Although we do have like less than like 40 seconds, so I mean, it'll be a tight squeeze if you can like jump in. Oh, but yeah, sorry, Spooky. I'm not really open to doing any trades for today. I typically just don't really do it unless like I know the person. And even then, like Brian's trade me a hacked Pokemon. Like, what the hell, Brian? Maybe I should just keep like close. Maybe I should keep trades closed forever. Brian traded me a hacked Pokemon. That's some nerve. Okay. Sorry about that. That was kind of like off the cuff. I was like, wait a minute. But yeah, Spooky, what Paradox Pokemon do you need? I'm still not really open to doing any like trades with anybody, but like, I mean, if anyone else is down to do it, then that might be very helpful. Also, why did I get Ruination? Why did he pick on me for this? I guess it was a matter of time. I've been like not the target whatsoever. Also, is that... Hold on. Is that Salil? You just need to fight it once and wait for 1,000,000 battles with it to get it right. Actually, the fact is that everyone's already cleared it. I could have like kept this game. I could have like not streamed this game or played it today, and we still would have voted, or still would have gotten it. So it's just it's an active time frame for anybody who just is playing the 5-star. You battled it twice. That's fair. Like honestly, like this past week I didn't even do it because I was at Comic-Con and everything. Didn't really have like the most reliable internet, nor was I really trying to like engage in like playing any games while I was out there. And that's just a personal thing that I do. But yeah, I missed out. And I was like, oh shoot, well I should really do this. But before I even booted up this game, I saw this Cerebi post that said like, oh hey, we surpassed 3 million for this particular Pokemon, so don't worry about it. I was like, oh, okay. I was gonna say, this is a little bit more intense than I thought. I was like, you know what? It's because of the music. Music does everything. I was gonna say, yeah, thank you, Spooky. I can actually... what I'm doing is relatively passive, so I can actually read up on things. Iron, Jugulus, and Thorns. Was there Iron Thorns? Oh yeah, Iron Thorns is just Tyranitar. Okay, yeah. Next one's in 2 weeks, right? Something like that? Yeah, I don't have the exact like information like on the dome right now, but oh yeah, I was gonna say I didn't see the icon on that one, so we're good there. Alright, GG's everybody. I got a Mystico there. Thank you. Would have been nice to have 2 of them. Also, yeah, it was spooky. You know what? Let me stop being weird about it. Let me see if I can, like, do the trade with you. But I'll probably want to do, let me see if I can actually just capture them. Oh, this guy's gotta go? Okay. Thank you for jumping in on this one. Oh yeah, I could... Yeah, I just need to get... Where's Breloom? Breloom! I need Breloom. I mean, I don't have to. It's just easier. Hold on, everybody. I'm about to do a little bit of a side quest here. Actually, you know what? I have I do have some missing Pokemon in my decks, but it's actually from it's Blueberry Academy, right? And it's just these ones. Just the variants over there, I guess. Although, well, actually, no, sorry. Not that one, because that's just a middle evolution. I just gotta do that. But I guess in that case, I'm missing these 2, which would be... God, I don't even know. It's just Entei and Raiku's variants over here. If you have those and just would like to just have me, like, register those just real quick, I don't even need to keep them, then that would be great. If not, that's also not an issue either. I'll eventually get to them. Let's see. Well, Iron Jugulus should probably be... Well, I know where to find Iron Jugulus. I think it's on like a top floor here. Not that far yet? That's... Okay, that's fair. Where was this warp thing? My warp! Oh, it's right here. Station 2? 2, I think. This will kind of work. Let me see if I can find Iron Thorns here. Should be kind of around this part. Yeah, especially with the incline right there. Yeah. There's one right there. In fact, is it sleeping? Venomoth are huge. Or you're like, excuse me? Is that Halucha? Why Halucha always everywhere? Alright, go to sleep. Oh my god. I was gonna say, like, that's not gonna really work as well. I think I'll just go for the capture here. Ultra Ball should do just fine. Thank you. Then I gotta find Jugulus, right? That's easy. Send to the box. Oops. I'm just gonna fly directly to it. Spore is so broken. Spore is the GOAT. All my homies love Spore. Which is funny because That was actually a pretty good game there too. If anyone recalls that one. I don't know. Where can I'm pretty sure Spore is actually an easy game to find and play. That's wrong way to entrance. In here. Is that Cardi? Hello? Got a question. Yeah, go ahead. Alright, Jugular's right there. Thank you for the follow. What's the best place to get experience? That's actually a good question, and it's kind of funny enough. Starting out, actually... I mean, maybe not starting out like endgame stuff. It's definitely in this actual cave right here. Mainly because you want to farm Chanseys. Chanseys are the ones you want to look for. And you can see there's a couple of them like spawning in here. There's another spot as well. And yeah, well, the issue with this one is that this is like after you clear the 3 main routes, so you have to like be ready for endgame type of stuff. I will I'll give you the directions on this one in a little bit. Just gotta do this real quick. Nice. All right. There you go, Spooky. We got you. We'll initiate trade in just a little bit. Okay. So, oh god, oh god, oh god. All right, so this one is kind of I don't know if one could say like it's hard to miss, because yeah, you can miss on this one. Let me just go ahead, turn myself around. There's this big opening right here where like a lot of Pokemon can like find themselves. You just have to prep like a sandwich to like increase encounters for like normal types. And Chansey should like be the only one remaining there. But this is a cave that's kind of like tucked away right here. If I pull up the map, you won't really be able to see it, but it's in the Great Crater of Paldea. The closest research station that you'll be able to warp to is this one right over here, which I believe is research station number 3. Let me just confirm that. You're at the start of the game. Okay, gotcha. If I can't access it, can I get a few experience candies? You can. The best way you can get experience candies is by actually legitimately going to every single Tera thing. Yeah, so just for confirmation, if you want to write it down, then yeah, it's research station number 3, and just follow that path that I just showed for like late game stuff. But coming back outside here, I would probably say for you, starting at the very beginning of the game, like somewhere right here. Yeah. So you kind of go through here, go through like the main quest here. Funny enough, there is a portion right over here that you can actually just kind of like skip the sequence of like the main story bits and just kind of make your way. If you can make your way all the way to the tippy top right over here, this is quite the journey over here. Then along this path right here that's being highlighted here are also Chanseys. So that would otherwise be a good place I recommend. But as you could probably guess, that's a long walk. So definitely get your ride Pokemon by doing the like academy stuff first. And once you're ready to just go off into the world, whichever direction you want to go, you can do that. Farming for Doug Trio, Frogadier, did 2 gym badges, beat a 5-star member. Okay. But yeah, otherwise, just kind of do some clarity. If you want experience candies immediately, what you can do, I don't entirely recommend it, but you can try to join in other people's Tera raid battles. Those ones kind of sell like hotcakes, so that may not be the best way to do it. you'd have to like have someone facilitate it, like someone like me, for example. But I'm not facilitating anything other than these 5-star Tera raid battles right now. And those ones really count, so I can't really be having someone like die out every single time just for the sake of like level increases. But I will otherwise say, early on, you can definitely just take on any of these Tera raid battles that you see like highlight as an icon, like this one, or this one, or that one, or that one, and that can kind of get you started. If you really want to just like level boost your Pokemon, I would actually advise, once you get your your Pokemon stuff, just make your way all the way north. And I believe the Pokemon there are like level 30 or 40-ish. Over here for Chanseys, make a sandwich for normal like encounters. And you can do some pretty big numbers like just doing that. Also, Tiger, how's it going? Sorry, I was kind of doing some explanations here. But yeah, okay, I got you, Spooky. I got you. I got you. I guess I should just probably make my way over to, like, one of these centers right here. I think I have to, yeah, I have to join the group here. Is it actually? I don't think it's. Yeah, I don't think it's that one. Yeah, that's not for link trading. Got it. Sorry, y'all. I don't actually do like the local stuff as often. So let me just. The portal, right? And I gotta do a link trade, and that's where I can actually like do the code. Okay, okay. Just. Give me a second, everybody. I'll probably need to like cover this up just a little bit just to make sure privacy is secured between the trades here. Alright, let's see. Okay. Looks like we're good. Alright. Oh shoot, where are they? I'll find them. They should be kind of paired up together. Kind of. I guess I could also just kind of look them up. Okay, there. Okay, there's one. That's the one I put to sleep, so that's a good indicator. So let's do that. And why do you need the Tyranitar back? It's totally fine if you want to just trade it back, or if you want me to keep it, then that's also fine too. As long as it's not a hacked Pokemon. Wouldn't that be crazy? The craziest thing. You can keep what I trade. Alright, fair enough. Yeah, sorry, I would like to keep it. I would like Poeticness to have it traded with Tyranitar, but I just kind of like the first one I saw, I picked it. So you'll still get Jugulus, you'll still get Thorns. It should work out. I think this Tyranitar does kind of remind me of the what was it? It reminds me of the Pokemon Coliseum Tyranitar. Which, kind of weird, but, you know, it was all special attack on that one. Oh, okay, alright, alright. I mean, if you want to make it work like that, that's fair too. All right, the next one. Actually, yeah, where is? I was gonna say it would probably show up over. You know, I could just hold on. Oops. Iron thorns. Cut down the guesswork here and figure it out. All right, this one's asleep, so I know it's that one. 100%. All right, be off. Literally just wake them in a different room. They're like, huh? What happened? All right, hopping off the trade. All right, guys, going forward, anyone who asks for a trade from me will either be blocked, put on timeout, or the equivalent. I'm joking. Partially. Holy hell, why? I was gonna say, like, where did these guys come from? Also, what are we doing next? Oh, yeah, we're just gonna continue more raid battles. That's what we'll do. That's what we shall do. Now, honestly, like, when it comes to the trade stuff, I think it's important to develop a rapport. And then you can kind of go forward from there. Which is exactly what Spooky actually did. Donkey? What the follow? Hello. Hold that thought. I will, I'll check that chat in just a little bit. But thank you for the follow regardless. Dude, where? Oh, did I not reset the? I think I didn't reset the date. That's what happened. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Give me a second, everybody. We'll do a BRB and actually fix that up. Yeah, hold that thought. I'll get to that in just a little bit. We should be okay now. Yeah, we're good. All right. Let me just check in with everybody. Yeah, I know. I love that BRB screen. Is it me or is Water Shuriken buns? You know what? I like Water Shuriken as far as what it does. Well, without like the little boosted ability that Ash Greninja can do, it is kind of booty. But okay, sorry, Donkey. Let's say you were in a Pokemon, or sorry, zombie apocalypse, and you could pick one Pokemon to protect you. Rules: no legendaries, no fully evolved or mythicals. Single stage Pokemon can be picked though. So for example, Charizard just can't be picked. No, this is Okay. So the question is, which Pokemon? And it cannot be fully evolved. But you can have a middle evolution if that's a thing. Ooh. I can also extend that to everybody else here too. That's a... Oh, that's a good question. Ooh, that's tough. Because I was just thinking, yeah, multiple platforms. So we got TikTok on one of those, the platform that you're currently on, and then the redacted name because I don't want TikTok to shadow ban me. Boob. Yeah. Yeah, that platform. With the unskippable ads, that one. God, I hate that. Oh God. I'm still thinking about the zombie apocalypse question, because in my heart, I just want to tell you straight up Lapras, but like Lapras does not work in a zombie apocalypse. At least unless you want to like live on the water, I guess. Which I guess is an option, right? But I feel like I'd have a lot more options if I were on the ground. Part of me kind of wants to go with like Bulbasaur as like a just like an old gen dude. Lapras is the third most picked Pokemon. Lapras is the GOAT, except it ain't a GOAT Pokemon, but you get it. That is really tough. I would pick Bulbasaur for the most part without really thinking too much about it. But like, if I had like a Charmander, a Charmeleon, if I had a Growlithe, like I would be able to burn like zombie bodies so they can't reanimate. So that's also a thing. It would also keep me warm. But Bulbasaur, like with the Vine Whip, might actually be convenient enough to grab things. As far as like, you know, foraging and whatnot, that would have been pretty useful. I also do like Heracross, so I guess that's tough. And Heracross can actually carry. Yeah, hold on. I think Heracross might actually be the GOAT. I think that actually might be the one. Because it can't really grab things like Bulbasaur can't really burn bodies, but it can throw hands. And it can carry me around here and there. Brutus, thank you. H4 hello also. Yeah, sorry about that, everybody. Interesting question. I didn't really think about that. So many decisions on that. I think Heracross is goated though. I think that might actually be that's the one. Let's see. So we already did all this other stuff here. Let me kind of reset my brain real quick to make sure that I'm actually scanning here. I'm not seeing. Oh, it's right here. It's actually conveniently at one of the shrine things. Thanks for the question, though. I'll send that out to everybody else. If y'all can like bring a Pokemon into the zombie apocalypse, but it can't be fully evolved, can't be legendary, or mythical for that matter. But single stage Pokemon can be picked. Unless, oh god, wait. I was like, wait. Not Breloom. Let's relax. Okay. Let's try for another group session here. Got the link code ready for everybody to jump in. For those who are unfamiliar in hopping in, essentially if you have access to that link code, which is literally everybody who sees the stream on any platform, feel free to jump in. I would assume that y'all will do your best as far as like resisting and fighting back against the Wo-Chien over here. So hopefully I don't need to say anything. But if I have to, I will. Also, James was asking earlier, So genuine question, how hard is it to notice a shiny Capsicid? Depends on how different of the form that it looks like, I guess. Give me a second, I'll take a look at what Capsicid actually looks like. Capsicid shiny. So let me think. Shouldn't be too hard. It is a different color variation. If you're actively seeking it out, that's fine. I think that Scarlet and Violet might be kind of difficult just to track down a shiny if you don't really notice the coloration. It should be a little bit easier, quote unquote, on Switch 2. Maybe. Yeah, apologies for not really getting to that question like immediately, but yeah, anything, the hard one would be any colorations that are just different. Like, I think Snivy is actually kind of harder to pick when I was actually doing a shiny hunt for Snivy. Plusle is hard. Finding a shiny Plusle turns out to be like, wooey. But Minun, easy. Uh-oh, also, best viewers. What's going... Ooh! Yeah, sorry guys, give me a second. That's a 2018 account. Throwing spam like that. For shame. I was really hoping to find the ones that were literally made yesterday. Also, we have Charlie here. Yeah, Charlie, if it's just you, I think we'll be okay. I will run debuffs, so I'll pretty much like lower special attack on this one for the majority, considering how often this thing resets stats. Yeah. And I think it'll just be us as a pair, so I think we can make that work. T minus 10. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and lock in. Alright. Let's see how this plays out. Spam Rage Fist. You know what? It might work. I would also recommend like Focus Energy, but kind of depends if you can go through it. Alright, here we go. Wo-Chien ain't dead now. Okay, it was me. Thank you. Actually, I didn't think about Defiant here. That was a nice idea. I was saying, yeah, maybe you're onto something with this one. You have to be careful though, considering the fact that whatchamacallit, now that it has shields up. Although you should be able to terrestrialize now. I don't even need a terrestrializer this one. That's solid. Okay, okay. I'm over here thinking like maybe I should just throw in like throw in my Annihilate. Although to be fair, I have a function just to make sure that we don't absolutely die. So fair. Brother. I'm just gonna go through the entire lineup of what I got. Oh man. Look how easy these things are. Although, to be fair, Lewis, I think you were fine if you were still tuning in. I think about it. Although, I guess it does get kind of dicey once, like, a Pokemon gets knocked out a couple times. Nice. Sometimes the one simple tactic is the most effective. Oh, I got 2 Herb Mysticas. Nice! I'll have to do... I was gonna say, I'll have to make that up with more, like, shiny hunts. Oh, dude. We were talking... Yeah, you were talking about, just get bored doing it alone. I feel that. If all of it is just grinding it out, then I get it. And it just... That's just how it used to be, you know? With Pokemon. Whether it be like doing it solo or you're like playing together with people in a way. I remember like OG Pokemon games. Oh, hold on everybody. Just gonna change the date. When it came down to it, it really is just, oh, I just have to grind out over and over and over again. And it's like, it's pretty straightforward in that case. Hold on, where is it? I promise you I can do 2 things at once. Kind of. Yeah, kind of. What time is it, by the way? Because I'm starting to feel it. Oh, it's we're still good on time. It's just 10:35 on my end, so like less than 30 minutes, I think. I should probably call it. We got time. We got time. Also, what's going H4? I have over 100 wins. I'm just starting to do like the raid, or like start doing the raid 9 days ago. Ah, nice. I wish I had. Honestly, I wish I had more time to play more games. I've fallen behind big time on that. Oh, music. Music made you lose control. Let's go. Hey, hey. Oh yeah, but the Capsicid. Capsicid should be easy to find though, if you're actively searching for it, as I said earlier. I started Scarlet a month ago. Was it your first outing with a Scarlet and Violet game, or was it kind of like, oh, I'm playing on like the other version here and there? Also, sorry, I thought I saw some. I saw some. I've been pretty much playing since the launch. I've been coming back here and there for like, you know, the 7-star raids. They're nice. But I guess it is about that time for us to get something else. Okay, I think we're good. Let me just challenge this as a group. I think I could do like 2 more. You were on Shield. Yeah, that's fair. Shield was nice actually, when you think about it. I mean, it wasn't like crazy with that story bit, but like they had a formula going for it. But obviously the next step would have to have been like doing like essentially the battle area, or the the wild area, but just expand it into the whole world, which I think they did okay with. They got room to grow. Also, Gavin, how's it going? That's actually kind of a sick profile pic. I'm not gonna lie, you got it, you cooked. It's a shame though that Armor against Rule Edge really only had that variant in like their shiny. It's just the eyes. They could have done a whole body swap as far as colors. They really could have. That's wild. I was like, nah, you cooked with that. Just like the. I was like, is that Sun Jin Woo right there? Okay, I think that's everybody. I'll wait another minute just to see if there's anyone else who wants to jump in. We got time. We got time. Oh. That's my Paldea champion. They are pretty goated. Yeah, I think that's everybody. Interesting with the Azumarill. Okay, well, we'll see how that plays out. We'll go in. Actually, yeah, we'll go now. Let's do it. Y'all know my deal. I'm going to just continue to use Battle Theme. Here we go. Cool. But yeah, what was it? Special attack down. That's what I do. Oh, that's Caps. Sorry, starting a new playthrough. All I have, it's all I got. We'll see how it plays out. Considering we don't really have a losing streak, I promise you I won't really get mad. My only concern would be like a Giga Drain directly into your face, but I never have seen like the behavior on each different lane that it has. I'll just do what I do. Why do I get the critical hit? It would be really crazy. I want to see them incorporate raid battles through Pokemon Legends ZA. I want to see that that movement put into work. I think that would be really sick. Because this works out kind of okay. This is like their their second implementation like in the mainline games of just like group battles. But I think they can go all out with that one. I think the next evolution would honestly be for you to directly control your Pokemon, a la Pokemon, what was it, Pokepark, which I have never played those games. That's a series of just 2 games really that they can adapt. Can you catch them now? Sorry, Cookie. Yeah, you can't really catch them now. It's one of those things where it's a whole global effort to just reach a certain number of clears with each respective shiny. Good news is that we've already cleared this one, so the distributions reportedly is going to happen next Friday. So that's a mystery gift type of thing. So you don't have to worry about that one. What you would need to worry about is just everyone just make sure they pull their own weight, or a majority, from the next 3. So even if, like, if one person decides not to do it, they can actually just log in for as long as, I guess, they're redeemable, right? And be like, oh, yeah, easy. And you just claim all 4 of them. But yeah, Wo-Chien right here is pretty much a lock for everybody to get, like, the shiny. Which is really nice. I should probably... I was gonna say... For the completionist side of things, I probably should, like, start up a Pokemon Scarlet file. Just for these. Oh man, I like this track. Actually, no, I'll keep it. I'll keep it on for a little bit. Just give me a second. I just want. I gotta change dates since we'll keep this going. Also, Cash asks, do you have Pokemon Sword and Shield? And if you do, which one? I have both. I went kind of crazy with money not too long ago, and I've only started locking in like as of this year as far as like saving money. So it's one of those weird things where like I do want to like eventually pick up Scarlet just to like actually keep some of the legendaries here and there, even though you can totally just trade it with people these days. But yeah, back then, yeah, I do have both. Although I really should clear through Sword at some point. Got the Shield version exclusive. I'm pretty sure I have at least one of each. But I will tell you, if you're gonna ask for a trade there, that's kind of overextending on my end. I will have to decline that. Also, be right back, everybody. I'm just gonna change the dates. I'll still be here. However, you are jumping in chat there, so maybe someone else is able to assist on that front. Okay, we're good here. Let me see if I can, sorry, let me just bring us back to these respective scenes here. Okay, well, I'm kind of in the mood. No, let me just change the mood here. Ooh, I do like this track. Alright. You know what? They could have. I mean, I'm glad they did what they did for the partner showcase earlier today, but I kind of thought that they would just do something with Final Fantasy VII Remake. They don't have to, considering how old that game is now. We kind of know all the ins and outs. Even if there's some people they want to consider to include, just for the sake of just getting the information out there, and Remake is very much so impressive. Make no mistake. Also, I'm going the wrong way. So I was really thinking that they would actually do something just featuring that in the partner showcase, but no, instead they decided to go with a couple other titles. Mainly in the HD 2D side of things, which is not too bad. I don't mind the HD 2D like graphics, and I haven't gotten like tired of them yet. Alright, sorry guys, I'm establishing the link code. Oh no, we opened the floodgates of everybody else asking. Oh no. Real quick, everybody, we do have a link code here. If anyone else wants to jump in, that's kind of the main functions and for our programming for today. Can you do a union circle? I mean, you could do a union circle. I'm just doing this for everybody else's convenience. And mine. No, yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think it's underrated, but I don't see a lot of it as far as the love for it. Rhyperior? Bro? I mean, when I saw the ability, like when it first launched in 4th gen, I was like, Solid Rock? Oh my god. literally just saves that Pokemon's typing situation. To a certain extent, to be honest. To a certain extent. Okay, I think that's everybody. Yeah, feel free to just kind of review what Pokemon you're going to bring in there, and then once you're comfortable, go ahead and lock in. You have Camerupt. Ooh. I feel like Camerupt doesn't get a lot of love. I mean, I guess to be fair, like, when I was playing through 3rd gen, it was just like, it was Torkoal, because, like, Flamethrower, easy. Just like that. Okay, I think, yeah, everyone's good. Let's do it. Ooh. That's also perfect opportunity. Although, maybe they want to save it for, like, EVO, which is happening this weekend, but they could drop Tekken 8 on Switch 2. Switch 2. Well, Anthony was responding. What was the response to? I kind of just went through a couple of those. Oh, just FYI, everybody, I'm just doing debuffs as far as special attack. So yeah, y'all can just not worry about losing your health that much. Albeit though, this is just a 5-star, right? So that's not too bad. Yeah, I was thinking, yeah, I think Tekken 8 would be like a super solid like entry for Switch 2. You can actually play that thing on Steam Deck. It doesn't look great, I'm gonna be honest, but the fact is you can play it. But the Switch 2 should be a little bit more serviceable, so I think it could work. I guess it could just be one of the things where like, oh, we're just waiting for, you know, maybe a new DLC pass, and we can tap that on top of, you know, just a Switch 2 port on top of that, just to like round it all about to like $60 or something like that. Pretty much what Street Fighter just did. And Street Fighter looks pretty good on Switch 2. Should clarify on that. My only issue is that I don't really like play fighting games like that. I kind of want to, but I don't know. There's something that kind of like, because it's a game that kind of focuses in on, I mean, you could play to your own like heart's content, to be honest with you, and I should probably like embrace that a little bit more. But fighting games feel much more centric towards like multiplayer stuff in my eyes, which I know that I won't always be like focused in on. It's fun to play casually, but I also would like to get better, but that requires like a lot of commitment for me anyway. I just feel like I don't really provide enough for that. So even though I literally just bought like, what was it, Guilty Gear Strive on a sale last year because of EVO, I was like, it's really cool. No, make no mistake. I just don't know if I ever want to like jump in and play it, you know? Maybe I should like go through like, that could be a fun video challenge, honestly. I don't know where I incorporate that, but like it'd be one of those things where like maybe like a 30, 60, 90 day challenge. Maybe not 90, that's kind of excessive. Also, good job everybody. But like maybe like a month-long challenge of just like, hey, learn this fighting game and see how good you can actually get. And see if like something like that actually does something. Yeah, that actually sounds like a fun idea. Fun idea. Challenges. Alright, also, let me just bring us back over here. Let's see. Also, thank you for the likes. I did see that. I saw a barrage of likes over on TikTok side. A literal barrage. Let's see. How much time do we have? It's 53, 10:53. Let's do one more. I think we can squeeze one more. I just have to. Sorry guys, I got to change the dates here. Which one was it? BRB is right there. It's like it's literally that scene right there. Oh shoot! I just realized. Hey yo, put Scarlet Nexus on Switch too. Just do it. I might be down to play the game again, or at least buy it again. Although it would make me sad if it was just a game key card. But then again, I do have it like digitally as well. I was going through an era of like buying the game twice. Or at least I think it was during the time frame where I was just buying games digitally. And then, you know, I met Phil and he kind of like changed my mind about like how I collect games nowadays. So now I do try to do like physical if possible. Also, yeah, I don't think that it didn't show up here. That's why I didn't change the scenes yet. I didn't get the notification, so I'll have to skip another day. Might be in a weird spot right now as far as the time difference. Yeah, looks like it. That's fine. Let's see. Alright, I think that worked. Okay, we're so back. We're so back. Oh god. You guys have not stopped with the likes. It's crazy that I've been like doing live streams for TikTok here and there. It's not the main focus, but I do like to try to like keep a presence there. But despite like the consistency, the somewhat consistency there, I still don't really understand like the variance on the gifts. But listen, I'm coming from the era of like just observing live streams that have been just NPC miles. Which clearly he's already kind of outgrown that at that point. I think? Unless he's still there. I mean, respects on that one, because he's literally like getting all the flowers. He's getting warped here and there. I forget if there was like a glizzy gift. Oh god. Maybe I shouldn't open up the floodgates on that. So, you know, West Coast TikTok, we're all on our way out in September. Maybe we don't have to really, like, deep dive, and maybe we'll just, like, adjust the algorithm later. But yeah, no, actually, in all honesty, like, reflecting on the stream so far, I mean, just on, like, all fronts. All the different... well, 3 platforms. This has been like a good showing, actually. They don't stop. It's nice. I like the fact you can kind of just spam likes. I'm not sure exactly the metrics behind them, but if it all helps and it's just free to do so, then I think that's a really nice like incorporated like feature for users. Because sometimes I'll go crazy. Of all the streams I've tuned into, I'd be like, let me just load up on all the likes. Essentially just gamifying it, to be honest. But yeah, we got one more. I believe I help with algorithm. I hope so too. Okay, I just kind of spaced out for a second. I think, yeah, we're ready to go. Go time. Last run. It'll be straightforward. Don't worry about it. Any day now. Thank you. Uh-oh. That's straight for me. Whatever, man. I'll just struggle bug. Man, whatever. I'll be up anyway, so whatever. What is that song, dude? I just remember hearing it one time in, like, middle school? Early high school? And it just kind of, like, vanished. You know what song hasn't disappeared since high school and middle school? Yeah, times 3. Or I think it's Yeah 3X. The actual government. My apologies, the full government there. That has not gone away. The most I've done are 50k non-stop likes. That's insane, dude. Those are numbers. That's devotion. That's a lifestyle, actually. That's a career path, actually. I'm gonna hold on as long as possible without healing. Struggle. Just pure struggle bug. Yeah, it's now hit 11. I got that Pokemon Sleep notification, if you would believe that. I actually play that consistently to an extent. And what I mean by extent, I literally mean like almost every every third like thing. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So I guess I'm committed on that front, even though I don't really do too much meta stuff on that one. Uh oh, I just realized that Armorogue just like got down. I was gonna say, lock in? Lock in? It's just auto clicker while I watch. To be fair, it's just running your dailies. Just gotta go through the simulated universe again. Gotta do that one quest in Genshin. Gotta get a coffee in Zenless. I wish I get dailies for just ordering coffee. Wait a minute. They can, oh shoot, they can do something with that. I don't know. I mean, I guess if they were big enough, like, I guess Hoyoverse could like make like some kind of like coffee chain of their own. And if you scan with a like a particular card or your account, maybe you can like add stuff towards like some kind of like bonus reward stuff. I don't know. I'm kind of cooking somewhere. Maybe Hoyo should just hire me, to be honest. Make me a producer. Maybe I can like coordinate and schedule some stuff out there. Also, GG's everybody. We did a good job. All right. But yeah, otherwise, I forget who asked about it. But yeah, definitely Tera raids are a great option for just getting like rewards for like XP candy and whatnot. Obviously, like the higher the difficulty, the better off as far as rewards. But yeah, that's definitely a way for you to like boost your Pokemon up. Yeah, guys. Yeah, dude, it's crazy how like I wouldn't say strict, but how routine my schedule is. Where like my sleeping schedule is like caught up with it. where I feel the exhaustion. Unlimited money. I wish that worked. I wish there was an infinite money glitch in real life. It's literally like the end of the game tournament, and you just have that turbo. You have everything on turbo button A, and you're running like what was it, Fluttermane, Sylveon, or like Crocodile. Yeah, guys. Oh god, this was a long day, dude. We had the partner showcase, and literally everyone was talking about like the game key cards. That was a hot minute, but I still had like my full day of work, and then I worked out, and then like we were doing all this. Crazy. It was a long ass day, to be honest. But okay, guys, let me go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and call it off over on TikTok side. I appreciate all of you tuning in for that one. I know that I don't really do live streams over there on TikTok a lot, but I appreciate those who come through regardless. I forgot I drew that Pikachu. I designed that Pikachu for the notifications. Crazy. But thank you, H4, for the follow. I appreciate that. All right, guys. So I guess like for those over on TikTok side, like roughly same time next week. I'll still be posting here and there on TikTok, so don't worry about that. But alrighty, guys, we'll go ahead and call it on your guys' end. Appreciate you all for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the next one. So take care, everybody. Okay, so end it right there. I need to really pay attention to the stats here as well for TikTok as well. But YouTube, I can finally call you what guys by the government naming here. I appreciate y'all for tuning in on that end too. I've definitely been making YouTube a big focus, especially with like, how shaky it is with TikTok's like platform. You never know when like TikTok's gonna get shut down here in the West, which doesn't impact everybody in the world, but it impacts the West. So unfortunately, it's like, what do we do? Like, will we just get like Lemonade? Clearly, that's not really the proper platform for that one. But I've been just kind of cultivating the channel here, and I've been actually surprised by the growth, just it by itself. And I'm still shocked every single day, but we are making that like a consistent thing. So I don't know. You want to do a union circle? I mean, like, Anthony, what do you want to do with the union circle? Sorry, not a rude question, but I just want to know. Did you want to do like a trade or like? Because I got knocked out at some point. Just to chill. I do appreciate that. Like I do appreciate just the want to just chill and hang out. But I'm gonna dip actually. The main focus for the stream actually was just to do the 5-star, the shiny Wo-Chien with viewers, and we were able to get like a good follow up with that one. I do appreciate that though. Like actually, just to hang out. Because you know how it is. Sometimes it's just really like ask for a favor, and like I 100% get that. So I won't knock anyone or make fun of anybody who like just shoots their shot, right? That's fair. But no, I'm actually just I'm actually just tired. uh, I felt like I wanted to say something else. Oh yeah, YouTube is doing well, so I'll definitely keep up like stuff over there. And for Twitch is kind of the same as usual. But let me go ahead. I'll go ahead and call it over on YouTube side. I appreciate y'all for tuning in on that one. I did do an archived like stream earlier this morning for the Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. So if you guys were curious about like how that unfolded, you can check that out as well. I don't think that's copywritten or anything. I made sure of that. So we're good. But yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. More than likely on YouTube side, you guys will catch up on. I'm hoping I give myself some time to do like the Hoyo stream that I always want to do on Sundays, which is Star Rail. So we'll see. We'll see how it plays out. But yeah. All right, guys. On YouTube side, thank you all so much for tuning in. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, everybody.